Welcome back to Fromania Bricks. And welcome back to the fanciest LEGO recording studio in our entire house. The whole house.
Gotta be.
We don't clickbait here. This is the fanciest recording studio in our house. It is the only recording studio, and it's not a recording studio. Welcome back to the kitchen table. Full disclosure, if we sound nasally, it's because we've been sick in this house. It's okay though. Last we checked, you can't get sick from watching us. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. But Caleb, it does lead me to an important question.
Okay, let's hear it.
What kind of train do you ride on when you're sick?
I don't know.
A choo-choo train.
That's actually really good. That's actually a really good joke.
If I can get him laughing, we win. In front of us here, you will see 12 different little dioramas. As we know, LEGO Minifigure Series 25 has been all of the craze.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to have Series 25. Mm-hmm. And in front of us, Caleb has built his own take on Series 25. So he has 12 different diorama, one geared around each individual character. Mm-hmm. Now I've got to say, Caleb, before we get into talking about these dioramas, initially, I was not a fan of Series 25. Mm-hmm. When we first started seeing pictures of Series 25 minifigure, I was not that excited about it. Were you?
Oh, I was so excited. I thought like...
You were?
I thought like all of them, but the Harpy were like really cool. So I wanted to start.
I was excited about the train, the goat, and the detective, and that was really it. But now that they're here and we've seen them all, they're all so endearing to me. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we have in front of us your creations, your MOCs, my own creation. It's not mine. It's yours.
Own creation.
Your MOCs based around Series 25. Mm-hmm. This was your first time to do something like this. What inspired you to create MOCs around each minifigure?
So, at Bricks and Minifigs Brentwood, it was actually January 1st, so the first day that they were out. I got 2 packs, and one of them was the workout trainer. So I was like, I just wanted to do a little build on it, because I wasn't planning on getting the full series at this point. And I just started to get more and more of them, and I'm like, this would actually be pretty cool if I just did a whole thing of all of them. So
they came out awesome. Our hope is to create some type of a stand where we can kind of tier them like this in 3s. And that way we can display them if we wind up at Brick Universe or somewhere else. They came out brilliant. I think you did an amazing job. Your creativity really shined through on these things. And I'm excited to let everyone else check them out. We know there's all kinds of rumble online about the boxes. We're not box fans. Now that the QR code thing has been resolved, we know that it's not going to be as challenging for future series, but it wasn't easy in the beginning to get all of the figs that we wanted. Thankfully, our local LEGO store has a trade, so you can come in with one of the Series 25 minifigure. Figure. If you have one, it's a Series 25 minifigure, but it's Series 25 minifigures. So if you come in with a Series 25 minifigure that you already have, they have a little case of other open ones, and you can trade. Trade. And we picked up a couple of yours that way to finish off your collection. I think that the best way that we do this is in chaotic order with no rhyme or reason. So I want to start with one of my favorite ones.
Alrighty.
The train guy. This is one of my favorite minifigs in the series. The guy with the little train. And you built a really cool scene here. Tell me about it.
So actually, this was I think this was the third one that I built. Second or third one that I built. And I was really struggling with this one. I didn't really have an idea. A lot of them I didn't really have an idea for. And I kind of had in the back of my mind to do this railroad idea with the 1x3s and then the brown across with the 3x3s on top.
Yeah, it made it look like train tracks.
Yeah. So I just did a couple blue studs to mount him on there, which ended up looking pretty good. And I decided to do it kind of like an underground train station, so messy, like just a pile of mail. If you'll see, there's a missing goat tile. Yeah, the missing goat tile is my favorite, especially since we found the goat in the series. The goat. So there's a couple arches just kind of to show the undergroundness of it. But yeah, it's a pretty simple build other than that. Well, since we found the missing goat, tell us about the goat. So this was actually the second one that I built, and I would say that this is my favorite. I just love how simple it is. Kind of with him just feeding the goat, nature, the red flowers, the clouds. Those are actually Mario clouds.
I was about to ask where the little cloud elements came from.
I'm sure they're using plenty of other things other than Mario, but that's where we got those.
I've started going in order, and I said I wasn't going to go in order. So let's come back here to the Paralympic athlete. You said this was one of the first two that you got.
Yes.
You went through a couple of different iterations on this as well.
Yeah, so the first time I did a white, street for him to be doing a marathon on. That was actually part of Micah's idea to do he's doing a marathon. So I thought that was a great idea, and I decided to make an actual road instead of the white plates. Behind him is a podium, so I used his first place brick for that. There's a table with a few of the water bottles, and one of them is knocked over and has spilled onto the road.
Yeah, and I love that you did that because we were watching the Olympics once and a runner went by, and just stuck his arm out and just wiped out all of the drinks where no one else could get one. So you kind of paid homage to that with a little dumped over water bottle. Yeah. Continuing with no rhyme or reason, let's go to one of my least favorite minifigs in this series, and that is the Harpy.
Yep. So actually, this might be my least favorite minifigure from the series, but this is one of my favorite builds of it.
Where did that Lego brick come from?
I found it in our 1x2 bin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's representing a Lego store. So I used the little roller skate pieces as little cars. So there's a little park, so I just used a colored stud and then a tan stud for little people in the park. You've got a little mansion here with some fields. So the Harpy's there on the clouds. There's a little, river going in between it. Some nice houses, a road with the roller skate pieces for the cars. They've got bushes by the houses. But yeah, pretty simplistic model, but I was trying to do it kind of different from all of the other nature scenes because I was running low on bricks, and I didn't want them all to just be copies of each other, so I thought this would be a pretty cool little small city diorama.
How could we ever run out of bricks in our family? I feel like running out of bricks is not possible.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to knock out my least favorite figs. Not builds, but figs. So let's jump back here to this guy. I don't even know what this guy's supposed to be. Is he like a Dark Knight?
So he's a throwback to some of the old, I don't know what sets they were, but he's a throwback to some of the old minifigs. So yeah, the torso is really neat. It's like an updated of the old. It's got nice arm printing. The cape is surprisingly sharp at the bottom. It's not sharp, but...
This feels a bit like a Mario castle build to me. Like when Mario was boop, 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 in the castle, it feels a little bit like that to me. He's got a cool throne. You use some ingots and some tiles and some slopes.
So there was a actually kind of cool technique that I used here. Is I just built this little wall on the back, and I just built this no backing chair, and it fits together really well.
So the back of the chair is actually built into the wall then?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's a good technique. I just hope he never has to move out because he's not going to be able to move out because his chair is permanently in Bowser's castle.
Yep. Let's hope Mario don't throw it.
All right, let's go from one of my least favorite to one of my more favorite, and that's the Dino guy.
Yes.
Now this is a unique scene here. This is unexpected. You see dinosaur and you think Jurassic Park, Triceratops pooping because he ate bad berries. But not this guy. Not this guy. What's going on?
So there's a lot of nature builds in this series through the goat, the mushroom, the warrior lady. So I didn't, of course, just like the Harpy, I didn't want to do copies of all of them. So I was kind of going Ryan Trahan almost when he dropped his merch store. And it's going to be like a photo shoot of fun costumes and stuff. So, because he's in a costume. It's not like he would be out in the wild. So I thought that would be a...
Yeah, he is in a costume. I thought it was a real Triceratops. You just broke my heart.
I'm sorry.
I thought he was real.
I'm sorry.
I thought he was the real deal. Now this warrior over here, I love all of the greenery on this one. This one's a really cool build.
So this one, I actually used a TD Bricks technique for the tree. These are oil can cylinders on a big, long, bendy pole. So the figure itself is really nice. There's arm printing, dual molded legs. I saw this technique is if you take these leaf pieces these like grass
stems.
You can make really neat pine trees. So I just like built a ton of them because we got a ton of those pieces at Pick-a-Brick. And I've got a tree that she's chopped down.
Oh, I see that.
So it took me absolutely forever to design that rock work because I'm not good with rock work. And I put 1x6 black bricks to show like an entrance
like
to
it's
a cave.
in a cave.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Here I am going in order again. I just keep bouncing around over here. So let's hop over here.
Alrighty.
And I think there's a red herring on this one. All right, tell me about the red herring.
So this is actually one of my weaker builds, I would say.
I love this one.
So the TV was actually Micah's idea to throw on a TV, which was a great idea.
But you designed it.
Yeah. So the table I used with the lightsaber pieces and what I call sippy cup pieces for the legs.
Sippy cup?
Like the little...
Oh, okay.
That's what I call them. It's weird. Lots of masonry brick for the wall. The window is shattered and there's some glass.
Oh, I see that now.
And I threw on some little red 1x1 square tiles to show like he's got them trapped where they broke and walked out of the window.
Oh, he's following his feet prints.
Yep. So I've got a Lego newspaper and some other papers to show like cases that he's working on. And then, of course, I've got the red fish as the red herring on the floor.
What I love about this minifig is that the magnifying glass actually works and enlarges his face.
It's so funny.
It's pretty cool.
So funny.
All right, behind the detective, I have seen more of this minifig than any other one. It is like
funny.
This workout girl is everywhere.
There were 6 bricks and minifigs. There was a YouTuber that got 7 of them. So here's one. So that's 14 just right there.
So many of this minifig. It's like one of the most common ones. It seems like, at least.
Yes.
I'm sure it's not, but it seems like it. So tell me what's going on with her.
So I actually used an illegal building technique to get this rack correct. So it's just plates wedged.
Oh, I see. That's legal. I've seen other builds do that.
So it's with the new part variants. It matters with the part variant, I think.
Okay.
Or I guess that's with the clips. But it took me forever to get the treadmill to get how it is now. I'm pretty happy with it. So it actually took me forever to get the treadmill to how it is. It just took me a long time to get the handles with everything else. It's kind of blocky, but I think it's all right. The mirror I just used with a glass piece because we didn't have any mirrors in our inventory. So it actually kind of reflects. So I'm happy with it.
Super cool. Let's go next door to the dog groomer. This was one of my, I really like this minifig as well. Not as much the minifig, but the dog mold. I think the dog mold is amazing. What scene have we got going on here?
So it's kind of just some different ideas I had for it. Not technically what you would see in a dog groomer. So I kind of did it like it's in a store. Like a PetSmart or something. So you have the actual dog grooming tables here with her clipping the dog because I think he needs a little bit less hair.
Oh no, the hair's what makes him.
Yeah. So I've got some toys right here. So I've got a couple balls and a bone, as long as some meat and some chicken. So it's just kind of like products that you can buy while you're at the store behind the dog groom.
And I love that you have the roof where it'll come off, so you can get down in there if you need to.
So a crazy, this is probably one of my better techniques I've done, is like if you pop off the roof, pop off this, you gotta take off quite a bit.
What are you doing?
This is all mounted at a sideways angle.
Oh, it's like a sideways wall.
Yep.
That's super cool. That's a really neat technique. Did you come up with that?
Yes.
I love that one, Caleb. That one is a really, really fun build. I think we're down to the last two here in our minifig sick marathon. Us trying to get it out. You can probably even hear coughing going on from the other side of the house right now. I told you, though, you can't get sick from us here. We're safe in our LEGO recording studio, and no one can get sick here from us. All good.
Oh, yes.
Except for these guys, right? This little... Oh, sorry.
Oh, buddy.
Tell me about this little mushroom.
So this one I actually enjoyed doing. We're actually missing the mushroom cat piece, which we'll have to find. But so the sun that I used is actually I had to decapitate the.
Whoa, whoa,
the face
whoa,
off
whoa.
of the star.
We can't say that word on YouTube.
And so I had to take the face off.
Thank you.
I had to take the face or
Thank you. Well, you're going to get us demonetized.
From the star from Lego Movie 2. And I put on that little mushroom thing, you could call it.
This video is going downhill very quickly. I like the bee. Did you take that from Winnie the Pooh?
I think that came in one of the VIP packs.
What do I know? Winnie the Pooh VIP pack. I know the cloud pieces. I really like that cloud element. All right, tell us about the last one.
So these are the short run video token, like CD things. And I found a ton of them at Bricks and Minifigs. And I was really happy that I had gotten those because they look so good on the wall as like someone in their house is a gamer. And she's got her trophy for playing Fortnite. She's got a monitor, a PC, but she's building a Lego set on the ground. I don't know if you can see. There's a couple police sets.
What game is she playing?
I think Fortnite. The new Lego Fortnite.
Okay. Well, Kaleb, great job on these. They are super fun. You're getting more and more into MOC building here lately. You have not been huge into MOCs over the past year or so. But us auditioning for LEGO Masters Junior, I say us, I didn't audition. You and Micah auditioning for LEGO Masters Junior has really opened up your potential when it comes to mocking and working on your MOC craft. So, well done, bud.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
If you guys do get sick, it wasn't from us.
It wasn't.
There's a lot of things that are contagious, but we're not contagious
Smiles
right
are
now.
contagious.
Except for our smiles. Those are contagious. But we do hope that you go out there, you keep building together, and you keep smiling together. Because while we're not contagious for you, we hope that our smiles are, so that your smiles can be contagious as well. So keep building and smiling, because they truly are contagious.
Contagious.